Financial infidelity is real. Our next guest says over a third of adults in the United States admitting to keeping a financial secret from their partner. When divorce happens, it's important to know exactly how much money you have, where it is, and what your family's money has been spent on. Here to talk more about this topic is forensic accountant Tracy Coenen. Hi, Tracy.
Hello.
How are you? Good morning.
Good morning.
We're going to get right into it.
We are.
So we know divorce can be a pretty difficult moment for some families. A lot of the struggle being based on finances,
Right.
and where the money is, right? So tell us what a forensic accountant is and your role in the process of divorce.
I'm a fraud investigator, so I find money. I work on the corporate side, investigating executives who are stealing money or manipulating financial statements, but I also work on the personal side in divorce cases, trying to find out where a family's money has gone.
Wow, that's incredible. I mean, the minute I saw forensic, my brain went to CSI, the show, right?
CSI for money.
Right. So what is financial infidelity?
Really simply, it's a lie about the money between spouses or partners. So think about things like secret spending, secret bank accounts, lying about what you're spending money on, spending more than you and your partner have agreed to. It's really that simple. It's just lying about money to your partner or spouse.
Wow. And so what are some of the most common ways people hide money from their spouses?
They do things like have secret bank accounts, secret credit cards. They don't deposit their full paycheck into an account. Really, typically, they engage in this secret spending. So it could be on things like affairs. It could be on things like expensive hobbies that your spouse doesn't approve of.
Wow. Okay. So I'm interested to know if someone finds themselves getting a divorce, what can they do if they feel the money is being hidden?
Well, this is the reason why I wrote my book, Find Me the Money. I wanted to empower people to know where to look to find money, because in most divorces, it's actually not all that complicated. So if they know where to look, they'll be able to find what their spouse has done with the money. So I tell people, get your bank statements and your credit card statements and start looking through all of those transactions, because you know your family. You know how you spend your money. You might see a transfer to a bank account you didn't know about. You might see some spending that you didn't know about or didn't approve of. So it's really pretty easy if I can show you where to look on those statements.
Now, you wrote a book, but I mean, how often are you seeing this happen? Is this a very common thing?
It is common when people are getting divorced that they have suspicions about where the money has gone. It may not be a fraud situation, but it might just be a situation where someone wants to be informed. They haven't been keeping track of their family's money. They haven't been in control of the budget. And now that they're getting divorced, they want to know what has happened to the money. So I give them that roadmap for where to start looking.
Wonderful. So we know that you know how to find the money,
Right.
but how can the average person do something like this, or just know where to look?
Again, it's not usually very complicated in most financial scenarios for the average person. So it involves getting the bank statements, getting the credit card statements, getting tax returns and other important financial documents, and just starting to go through them, understand the transactions, where money has been spent, whether money has been transferred out, whether someone's withdrawing cash from a bank account in large amounts. And once you look at those transactions, for most people, they're going to have some really great understanding and maybe some questions about where the money has gone.
Wow, wonderful. Thank you so much for getting us informed today, Tracy. We really appreciate having you on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. If you'd like to learn more, you can find it all in Tracy's new book, Find Me the Money, Take Control, Uncover the Truth, and Win the Money You Deserve in Your Divorce. You can also visit findmethemoney.com and connect with Tracy on Instagram @DivorceMoneyGuide.